Hey, hello, it's Kate. We are all dressed up today because we're gonna recreate some glamorous recipes. So, okay, lately I've been scrolling through the internet and I came upon Nara Smith's recipes. So Nara Smith is this gorgeous content creator. She's the wife of model Lucky Blue Smith and she posts all these aesthetic recipes online. So obviously she has a way different lifestyle than I do. She's a glamorous stay-at-home mom and she's a wife to a billionaire husband, mom to some toddlers, while I am just a single young 24-year-old who likes to try out new recipes, mom to two pups, dreaming of having a glamorous life. But we do share a love of cooking, and I really wonder if her recipes are recreatable for a normal person. So let's go to the grocery store. Okay, I think the bougie part comes in where she buys 3 different types of chilies because I just want to get like this one. I think she got this one, and this one. And she has seasoning like thyme. I cannot find thyme here, but I do need to get you on the Aldi's market because Aldi's has like everything for such a good price and the quality does not get affected much either. There are just some things that you might not find here, but other than that, the prices, I can overlook it for you. Wait, I got so excited when I found this. Are you kidding? This is the everything bagel seasoning for $1.85. Oh my god. Guys, this is $20 in total. Although, I mean, it is quite a huge chunk, but still. Billionaire husband, man. Okay, the grand total is $44.25. And this is me rebuying things like hot sauce because I don't have that at home, and sour cream, but some of these items you can probably already find in your pantry. It's not bad. Hello, we are back in the kitchen and I curled my little bangy to set a very elegant vibe, I hope, and get into the Nara Smith vibe before getting started. Okay. And just to make it even more fun, we're gonna swap to the little Nara Smith voiceover. Alright, first we want to split our chuck roast into 7 even pieces. And after that, you're gonna sprinkle some salt on the pieces, add them onto a Dutch oven. You're next gonna chop your onions and tomatoes into square pieces. Add some of that tomato sauce. Say hi. Let's go say hi. Let's go say hi. Okay, I am ultra stressed right now because I cannot find the packet of chili that we bought at Aldi's. And we need it right now for the tomato paste. A couple minutes later, we are back in business. Got 2 types of chilies and also stopped by Target for a cutting board that we needed. Also, tin foil. Got a bowl. We're going to deseed these chilies as stated in the video. We started cooking at 5:30 p.m. It is now 7. That's 2 hours later. Second smaller chili bag. I'm just going to leave this small, the seeds in the small ones.
Once the chilies are seeded, add them to the pot to stew. We're gonna dice up those red onions, add the tomato sauce and chili mixture into the blender. Once it's all blended, plop it right back onto those beef chunks.
Okay, look, I don't have all that fancy thyme and stuff, but I did find poultry seasoning, which looks like it has all the things she put in the pot with the black peppercorn and the bay leaves. So we're gonna use that.
We're gonna add our seasoning, so the thyme, black pepper, salt, whatever you got.
Pause. I just rewatched her video and true to her video, I forgot the cinnamon. So we have to add the cinnamon. Okay, one shower and a hurt finger later. So that's what the band-aid is. If you see my hand in the shots, I accidentally cut myself with the razor. Also, I spent the hour watching The Sympathizer on HBO Max, a show telling the story of the Vietnam War, starring Vietnamese characters, which is so strange to see on mainstream media. I don't know, I just feel this sense of like, wow, I kind of feel seen. And we finally got there, folks. I feel represented. It's awesome. But okay, back to the tacos. After a little diversion later, this is how the tacos look like now.
Dip the taco shell in consomme, which is that red sauce, and add it to your pan. Next comes that tenderized beef roast, some purple onions on top, and follow with the cilantro and a nice mozzarella ball for that cheese pool. Once it's stiffened up, try to fold the taco shell for an easier bite.
Okay, this is how the first batch came out. This one actually folded. Here, look at this one. This one's actually legit. Look how she's folded, and she has a little crunch to her. See, look at this half moon taco. The crunch is there. That's pretty damn good. And then in regards to serving size, I would say this makes about 10 tacos. We paid about 20 bucks for it, so about $2 each taco. That's a little hefty. It is like slightly cheaper than the store, but of course you have all that cleaning done. We waited, do I have stuff in my mouth? Okay. We waited entire 3 hours for the meat to tenderize. It's an average like 3 or 4 out of 5 because these tacos take quite a lot of effort to make. And this is pretty realistic, and I would rate this recipe a solid 4.8 out of 5. I hope you try it too. This is why everyone loves her, and probably her toddlers all love her too for this reason. She can cook. This recipe did take, if you are counting groceries, runs, and I haven't even cleaned yet, 3 hours to tenderize, 40 minutes of grocery run, like 20 minutes of prepping the ingredients, and give it another 15-20 minutes to assemble it when it's finished. I think it takes like an entire 7-8 hours, and with cleaning probably another hour and a half. So she probably does cook the entire day, and then in between that 3-hour time gap, maybe go and play with her toddlers. But this is an all-day recipe thing. Like, maybe this could be a really fun weekend activity to do, you know, have a day to eat really well. But this is a very time-consuming recipe. Okay, it's now 3:30 and I started around 2:50, so that was about 40 minutes of cleaning. It felt like cleaning up 3 or 4 days of cooking, but that was really from one Nara Smith cooking session. So that was quite a lot of dishes. But today we're gonna start on the second recipe, which is Nara Smith's chicken wings recipe.
Set out your chicken drumsticks. I have patted them dry and set out all of the seasoning we need for the drumsticks, which is garlic powder, paprika, cornstarch, poultry seasoning, and that beef seasoning or Cajun seasoning if you have it. Plop all of those into your chicken drumsticks and mix it all up so it's well blended. And that's it. I'm gonna both bake and fry these wings to see how each of the taste comes out. But we can get started on our mayo. For this, you'll need mayonnaise, sour cream, milk, and lemon.
I'm so excited because I've never tried it like this. I've never tried making ranch from scratch. I'm really excited to see how it turns out. I feel like there's no point making the ranch from scratch if you don't have the seasoning. She uses parsley and chives and dill. Maybe that's what gives the ranch its flavor. Right now it just tastes like creamy sour cream. To be honest, I can drink this by the bucket. I love creamy stuff. But other than that, it's not giving ranch. It's giving liquidated sour cream.
The last step is our hot sauce, and this will require starting with that melted butter. Follow with the hot sauce, add some honey, and there you have it. Just simmer it on low for a bit, and you can glaze it over your beautiful chicken drumsticks.
Okay, over here we have our fried wings. Pour some hot sauce. Actually, that's not a good angle. Over here. We are all ready to taste test now. We have the baked wing on the left and the fried wing on the right. I have my DIY ranch made from scratch, aka just a light sour cream. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna try the baked wing first. That is delicious. You know, I get the appeal. I think Nara Smith's recipes, I mean, it's not like it's some new innovative recipe, but they're very easy to follow. It's so good. Very solid. I will say that one defining quality of her video is how aesthetically pleasing it is. The lighting's in the perfect place. Everything flows so smoothly. That is artistry right there in her content, but these recipes are solid. Okay, and this is the fried wing. I must say, this sauce is scrumptious. I wonder if it's the butter, because she adds a little extra to it. Like, she adds butter and honey to the hot sauce. That I don't think I would have thought about otherwise. That is a solid 8 out of 10 on flavor and taste. The deduction of points is kind of my fault because these wings are now cold. from just like I needed to set the camera up and everything. When it comes to the look, not gonna lie, I was expecting a lot less from the real life recipe because everything on her videos are just so much, I don't know, curated. Like her dishes are really beautiful, but honestly, it's an accurate representation. These dishes turn out super great. Looks wise, aesthetic wise, you know, that's super important. It was 10 out of 10 on really easy to follow the recipe. She left out the baking time, which was really just 450 degrees Fahrenheit for about 40 minutes. If you want to bake it in the oven rather than frying it. Serving size, this was a full tray of chicken, about $6 for, it seemed like about 15 pieces. It's a pretty solid amount of serving size. So yeah, this is a great solid recipe. I would say this is a dish that does take a lot of effort to do too. It's less effort than the Birria Tacos because you don't have to let it stew for 3 hours, but this is still, I mean, but what recipe where you cook doesn't come with a bunch of cleaning, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like a multiple part dish. I mean, you gotta fry it and then you gotta bake it, which might be easier. And then you gotta put the hot sauce and you gotta put the ranch together. And this in total took about 3 hours for me because we started after we cleaned, so that's like 3:40ish. About 2 hours and a half. I mean, I feel like that's how much an average it takes to cook a dish, and on average. I am a fan, officially a fan. She knows what's up. Hey, this is a random thought, but with chicken wings, sometimes it turns out a little bit raw. I've always wondered what it's like to get like salmonella. Is that like a life-threatening disease? So I'm always risking it. Okay, to conclude it here, these recipes they've turned out great. Like, I've tried recipes before where the video is so much more different than the end product and it's like disappointing. And I'm like, this can't be me. You know what I think they just really glamorized the recipe. But no, these recipes are solid. It's not anything new or, you know, her Nara Smith's original idea recipe, but it's very easy to follow and watching her videos are super entertaining and engaging, you know, like it's well filmed. So I get it. She is a good content creator. How it tastes and how it looks, both super good. Mwah. And both recipes cost a total of $45-ish, which I just feel like that's normal cooking for you nowadays. Who knows? Maybe the appeal to her recipes is that glamorous lifestyle. We all just want a little taste of it. You know, it gave me an excuse to dress up and put on my cooking gear, my cooking mode. But that was so much fun to do. I hope you enjoyed as well. Keep dreaming, booze, and I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye. Mwah. I really should have laid it off on the chilies. Either that or took more seeds out of that thing. I'm dying. Every time I cook this taco, I'm dying. Woo! Fighting for my life right here.